Yo, what up, bros? I hope you guys have had a great week. I am doing fairly well, and I've come to talk to you about a couple of things today that were brought to my attention, were tested throughout the week. Unfortunately, I haven't been around much this week as I was sick, but I'm doing a lot better, and I hope you guys are doing great. While I've been off stream, I wanted to start prepping for a new project. I wanted to put together an MF character and start doing some MFing with Wandering Path, without Wandering Path, strong boxes, no strong boxes, and kind of just mess around a little bit. But to get that all set up, I needed to revisit an old friend of mine, which is what I wanted to talk about today. I went back and I did some farming and I started pulling together some harvests. Now you can see from my tab here, I've farmed a lot of Scarabs throughout the week while I've been off stream. I picked up about 75 Winged Ambush, 55 Reliquaries, 77 Harbingers, and 71 Divination. The other little stragglers I'm going to be converting over later. I'm going to be doing some more farming. I'm going to try to get to about 100 of each Scarabs. This way I don't have to worry about them, or if I need to sell them for extra money, I have like a little bit of buffer. I've also been farming up throughout the week some Conqueror maps, and I've been doing some harvest. Now this might start to sound familiar as I revisited our old, good, wonderful friend, the winged Scarabs can't be dropped. And I know I've already done a video on this. I know I've already talked about this, and I'm going to go over some of the basics again, just so we can catch up people who haven't seen this video or know what I'm talking about. Essentially, there's a strategy that says the first 3 possessed monsters drop an additional winged Scarab. That means I go into a map, a possessed monster possessed by a ghost will drop a winged Scarab. 3 monsters, 3 winged Scarabs, every map forever. We tie this with the final map boss of a map drops a Conqueror map, so we always get a Conqueror map. We also pair this with Harvest, so every map has a Harvest. And lastly, we pair it with LifeForce drop by Harvest monsters as your maps is duplicated. Harvest monsters in your maps have 100% more chance for LifeForce to drop. Now, this is the really important one, because I have recently found out, and I don't know if you guys knew about this, but Harvest itself was bugged. Now, when we did the strategy back in the day, the strategy was really good. It was really solid. You average between 2,000 and 2,500 LifeForce a map. Sometimes you got not enough yellow, you got more red, more blue, and you had to sell LifeForce. But it was brought to my attention by Depano, who's a good friend of mine. You can find his link down below. And some other people in Twitch chat, my buddy Hato, and you guys pointed out this, that GGG released a fix that said, fix a bug where duplicated Harvest monsters could not drop LifeForce. Wait, what? Duplicated Harvest monsters could not drop LifeForce. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. And this patch was released on February 1st, so roughly 2 weeks ago, and nobody's been talking about it. And I was just like, there's no possible way. So I've got the Sextants together. I pulled them out of storage. I realized I had no LifeForce before I put them on. I started doing some maps. I fired up some yellow LifeForce, and I started the week with 3,000 yellow LifeForce. And I just wanted to farm and see what happened. Currently, I am at 32,800 LifeForce, and I noticed very quickly while doing this that the amount of LifeForce that I was getting per map was astronomically higher than everything else before. And I was like, that's crazy. There's no way. This can't, what? Like, hello? Like, what the heck is going on? So yesterday was my first day back to stream on Thursday, and I was like, let's do a test on stream. We'll do it in front of everybody. We'll start writing down the LifeForce. We'll keep track of it. We'll do a little spreadsheet. And if it's true and it works out, we'll talk about it. And that's what I ended up doing. I ran a 21 map test. I wrote down my starting LifeForce total yesterday, which was 14,700. I recorded every LifeForce that I got. I prioritized yellow LifeForce. And you can see at the end of 21 maps, I averaged a total of 3,123 LifeForce per map. Now, we'll go over the maps in a second. We'll go over how the Atlas tree was run. But I did 21 maps. I got 21 Conqueror maps. I got 63 Scarabs. And you can see right here, the first map, I got 2,400. Then I got 2,700. And then I got 4,700. Then I got 2,000, 4,400, 3,200, 3,400, 1,200. So within the first 10 maps, I had one bad one. And then I got 3,900, 2,800, 1,900, which was okay. 4,700, which fixes the 1,900 one. Then this was the only bad outlier in 21 maps. Map number 13 gave me a total of 958. It has been the worst map in the test set that I've been recording. I then immediately got 3,800, 2,000, 2,900, 2,700, 2,900, 2,600, 5,600, 4,000. And then right before I started to record this video and I ran a test map myself, I picked up another 3,000 and change in LifeForce. I didn't write that one down because it wasn't part of the test, and I just wanted to keep my data to the test that I did on stream. And it's been working out really, really, really well. You'll notice too that I picked up some other LifeForce along the way, not as much of the other colors as we were prioritizing yellow, and I made a total of 65,584 yellow LifeForce over 21 maps. Now, yellow LifeForce is currently, at the time of recording, 4,300 yellow LifeForce to a divine. I'm sitting on almost 10 divines in yellow LifeForce if I were to sell out right now. Now, our Atlas tree is pretty much the same as the last time. My character is a lot stronger since the first time I recorded this video, so I'm no longer doing the expedition stuff, as I don't want to dabble in expedition. I am doing essences. I'm farming essences for projects so I can start doing some crafting, and I really want more essences at my disposal. And you'll notice right away, we block out all of the content that we don't want to do, which I don't want to do any other content except Blight. I love my Cassia. She's my bae. I swear I wasn't doing anything else. There was no heisting, I swear. And, you know, we don't need to block Sacred Grove. We already have it. And we just take all the essence nodes. Pretty much, we took the strongbox nodes because strongboxes are really good. We took all the harvest nodes because harvest is really good. We take all the essence nodes, the entire big wheel, and we are farming invitations, so we'll take altars, and we'll talk about the altars in a minute. But essentially, for this strategy to work, you take harvest.node, and then if there's another mechanic that you want to do with harvest.node, you take all the points out of essence, all the points out of strongbox, and you put those points into wherever you want. Things that are mandatory. You need the top hat. The top hat is extremely mandatory. You need the item quantity wheel, extremely mandatory. You need the inner item quantity wheel, extremely mandatory. You need all the harvest nodes, extremely mandatory. You need to pick a red or a blue side. You will get more LifeForce on the blue side. So I suggest running the blue side. You need to take the more altar maps and more altar upsides and, you know, stuff to happen. Because essentially what happens is you run the map, you kill the map boss first. It's the first thing you do. This way you eliminate the map boss. If you're running Mausoleum, you don't need to kill the map boss. I did these on Crimson Temple. You'll go in, you'll run the map, you'll kill the map boss, and then all of the altars from there out do not have the ability to give you rewards for map boss, so you're more likely to see quant. You'll prioritize quant over everything else except divination altars, and you'll just get a lot of quant and 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 a lot of quant. We pair that with Seance. This way, Seance gives us mobs that are touched by a ghost, and that guarantees us to get the winged Sextants, or the winged Scarabs, and we take growing hordes. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, growing hordes, I need Scarabs. I did my test with the recorded data in this video on all polished Scarabs. You can watch the VOD from last night. Yesterday is the 16th. You can go back to my Twitch channel. You can watch the VOD. I did all of the runs with polished Scarabs. You do not need gilded Scarabs. Do not do rusted. Rusted in my testing over throughout the week was not good enough. The difference between gilded and polished was percentages. If you have gilded and you want to use it to get a little bit extra LifeForce, you can use gilded. But it wasn't worth the money and investment to get gilded. I really recommend using polished. Now, if you don't have access to the winged sextant and you just want to farm LifeForce, this is a great strategy to farm LifeForce and make a lot of extra currency on the side. As you'll eventually start to over-sustain, you'll get about 800 LifeForce extra. You can pair this with strong boxes. You can pair this with expedition. You can pair this with ritual. You can pretty much pair it with anything that you want to farm, because the harvest sextant is so strong now and the LifeForce gains are so strong that you just can do whatever you want and literally have fun strategy. Yes, play the game, have fun. Now, things that seem to have been bugged was LifeForce dropped by harvest monsters in your maps have a chance to be duplicated. So that's all fixed and working. And then, like I said, there was LifeForce was duplicated here. So the duplicated monsters were not dropping the duplicated LifeForce, and you'll know right away running the map that you'll see a ton of LifeForce dropped. Now, if you're going to do this strategy and you want to do this, I take my map, my Crimson Temple, I put chisels on it so it has 20% quality. I'm then going to roll the map to 25% or better pack size. Do a map as high of a difficulty as you can comfortably do without being sad or miserable. In my case, I can run all map mods on my cleave build. My cleave build's a lot of fun. I think it's really good. You'll put the map in. You'll search for this enchanted map, a non-unique map with map doesn't consume sextant charges. We'll throw this on our map. We'll put this in our map device. Things that I learned from watching other content creators do this, specifically Valor Mage, is it doesn't matter what the Scarabs are. You can use all the same ones. It'll consumer charge from all of these. So I'm using 4 polished elder Scarabs. We're going to make sure that our map doesn't consume sextants. We check to make sure all our sextants on. We're taking Fortune Favors the Brave, as this is extremely important and you need to click Fortune Favors the Brave. I'm going to put on Beast simply because I'm trying to finish challenges and I might as well. And then I'll just run my map. I know a lot of people are like, Crimson Temple, why are you doing Crimson Temple? I like Apothecary cards. I like the chance at Apothecary cards. You don't have to do Crimson Temple. For me, Crimson Temple is the obvious choice because I want to take my chances at getting an Apothecary card or a 7 years bad luck or any of the other cool cards that can fall out of this. You'll notice right away we got our maps. So we double up on our Conqueror maps, and then we'll just go about the map and, you know, we'll do what we need to do. Now there's our 2 winged Scarabs. And essentially what we'll have to do now is we'll just go around, we'll kill all the mobs. We'll look, it's a little loud, I'm sorry. I'll lower that in a second. We'll go around the map. We'll look around for our altars. We'll take all of our altars. Ooh, that's exciting. Here's our harvest. We will not do our harvest. You will do harvest the dead last. That is the absolute last thing that you want to do. You'll notice right now that we currently have 71 pack size. Very little quantity, very little rarity. We're hoping to see some altars. If we see no altars, we'll notice right away, you know, a very big difference in the amount of life force that we get. If this map is bad, then, you know, we just kind of like cough it up to a loss. But if you want, you could skip to the end of this map to see the life force results. But I'm going to finish the map. Now here we got unlucky. We have basic currency drops duplicated. Chrome orbs doesn't really matter. We're only really care about duplication nodes, and we only really care about quant nodes. I like this cleave build a lot. I think this cleave build is super fun. I'm having a really, really good time with it. Now, if you don't know if you've gotten all the mobs on the map or all the altars, you'll notice how it says more than 50 monsters remain. Just run around the rest of the map, try to get that number under 50, and you'll know right away from there that you've gotten all the mobs. Usually, there's a lot more altars. Why there's not a lot more altars right now, I do not know. Unlucky, I guess. I'm not gonna cut. I'm not gonna put a different map in, as you know. You have to see the good with the bad. There's an altar. What the heck? Where's my quantity, bro? There we go. There's quantity. So now we add 60% quantity, 52% rarity. It's pretty good. Hello? Oh. Whoops. Awkward. Don't worry. It was awkward. I'm just gonna cover that up. We'll revisit that in a minute. I know, melee, right? It's 2023. You're playing a melee build in Path of Exile. What are you, crazy? If you actually like the melee build and you want to see what it is, I actually have a video on my YouTube channel where you can go check out the cleave build and how it works and how it performs and what it does, and it's pretty sweet, man. I like it a lot. I think it's super fun. Let's say. Still more than 50 monsters remaining. I assume that they're somewhere up here as we ran up the middle. We just want to make sure that we don't miss an altar, because altars are the whole point of what we're trying to do. And they're really important, so we'll just run around really quick. We'll try to find the last 50 mobs. Hello? Hello? You? Where did you go? Stop hiding from me. Gotta be an altar somewhere. My luck, it's probably at the entrance. Maybe? Maybe here? Crimson Temple map. Nice, there we go. I knew it! See, I told you there was an altar hiding. Except we don't. It was a good one that we wish we would have got later. Yes, altars are rough. Sometimes you just die, it happens. But my point proven is that sometimes the altar mobs are hiding and we need to find them. So we might get a little shafted when we do the harvest now, as we didn't see a lot of quantity. We only have 149 quality, 130 rarity. This is definitely below average. Now, in this case, we have a tier 3 seed here, which is, this is one right here with a slight blue tint. This is also a tier 3 seed. Both of these tier 3 seeds have one each. I'm going to take the blue one. I actually want to swap the sweep. Sweep makes this easier. We'll clear this out. we go. We'll come over here. This is a tier 3 seed. This is a tier 3 seed. This is 2. This is 1. We take this one. We kind of hope that our plants don't wilt. Unfortunately, the plant wilts. We'll kill the harvest really quick. Hopefully we get some duplicated life force. Come over here. We'll take a look here. We have 2 over here, 2 over here, 3 there, 6 here. We're going to take this one as this is the bigger seed. This one. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to wilt. No. Unlucky, bro. No. We just kill this. Now you'll see right here. Double, double, double. 174, 174, 174. This originally wouldn't happen. And that's how you know it's working now. We come here, no tier 3 seeds. We'll just take the yellow. We assume we're going to get nothing because it's not a tier 3 seed. If we get any life force here, we're happy. Classic little 18 life force, 92 there. That's not too bad. Double check, make sure we didn't miss anything. That's it. That's the whole map. Now, if we take a look, 2,368 life force. That's not, dude, that's no alters that gave, that's one alter that gave us quantity. 25% pack size or 26% pack size on the map. That's not bad at all. And then you'll see here we got our 3 winged scarabs, we got our 2 conqueror maps, we got this, and we're pretty much just chilling. Now this strategy won't make you a lot of money. It will and it won't, right? So like if you're going to use the winged scarabs, you'll make money because you're going to be using them. If you're going to be selling them, you gotta convert them all. The Conqueror maps have dropped drastically in price. They are not like 35C each anymore, which is unfortunate. They've come down to like 19C each. So figure if you round it up to 20, so that's 40 right here. And then we convert these. So I mean, you know, there are better money-making strategies, but it's still good. It depends on what you want to do. The drops on the map are also really good still, so you're not really going to lose out. And what I mean by converting is I will take all of my scarabs that aren't. Ideally, you want to sell Divination and Rusted. I like Harbinger a lot. I think Harbinger's still really good. They're 15 to a Divine. But Winged Divination is 6 to a Divine. Winged Ambush is also 7 to a Divine. Winged Reliquary is 15 to a Divine. So if you want, what really good money-making strategy is to literally just go grab a bunch of these things. If you have extra life force. It's kind of like getting them all together so you know where they are. You put this in. You search up Scarab. You click, and you just kind of convert it over. Combine these together. There's some divinations. It's pretty good. There's an ambush. It's pretty good. Shaper. More Shaper. Reliquary. I'm going to keep Reliquary. I'm going to be using them. Shaper, we don't care. Elder. Do we have an Elder? We don't have an Elder. Is Expedition worth anything? Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Oh, what? Okay, all right. I guess we're saving these. Shaper again. Cartographer? 8 to a Divine? What the heck? I guess we're keeping those too. And just like that, there you go. Bunch of money. Bunch of free money. Put these back in, put this away, throw these here. I know you guys saw me pick this up and you're like, what the hell is this? We put these here. Laura Weaves are really expensive. Pick up your rare rings. If you haven't been picking up your rare rings, Laura Weaves are pretty expensive. And there you go. That's the strat. That's everything. Harvest has been fixed. It's updated. It's great. It's pretty good money maker. Go out, go do your harvest, go run your infinite sextants and go have a good time. For now, I'm going to get this video out to you guys and I'm going to go hop on stream. So if you want, you can catch me over on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Travic. You can join the Discord. The Discord is extremely active. There's people hanging out all the time. I'm always in the Discord hanging out with the community, and we're always helping each other out or talking strategies or prepping for events or all kinds of different things. So if you'd like, come on over. And if you wanted to leave a comment down below, that would help out greatly. If you've made it to this far in the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, notification bell, as everything you do helps with the YouTube algorithm. For now, guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Awesome, wonderful, amazing, and beautiful. I, guys, will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.